Kumusta ka mo? Hi, it's Victoria. Imagine you're in a concert and you met someone who offered you a ticket with a better seat because the one that they're supposed to be with didn't show up. You talked for hours during, before, after the concert, and you felt that you've found a new friend. So you went home excited to contact them or to connect with them virtually. You followed them and sent them a message, pero yun lang. Wala ka gin-follow back or gin-scene zone ka lang. So now, you're starting to feel like an imposter. May sala kang ginubrang, naman wala ka gin-follow back, gin-showbiz ka lang, or basi assuming ka lang yung friends na kamo. In this video, we're going to talk about the difference between being friends and being friendly, and what you can expect on certain degrees of interaction. Let's admit it, friendships are as complicated as other relationships, but we're barely talking about it. Actually, why aren't we talking about it? Who do we turn to when we have problems with family, with our partners, or in romantic relationships? Di ba lang friends? Barkada. Maybe because friendships are perceived as low expectations or the stakes aren't just as high. One thing is for sure though, when you spotted a potential friend who apparently doesn't see you as a friend, that sucks. Think of it this way. Meeting people is like going on blind dates. You never really know what to expect till you get there. It's like a newfound friendship is like courtship. You can't expect too much too soon. Sa una, mga pakagid man na iya, you're gonna want to find common ground, know more about the person, and find opportunities to interact. Sa una, mo gimana iya tanan, hindi nga bago lang ka mo nagkilalahay, tapos besties na ka mong dayo. Hindi na mo na iya. No matter how well you vibed the first time you met, may context man nagyapon. Over time, you just get better at understanding what they're like and get to know them better. Enough for you to decide whether it's a friendship for keeps, for work, or just a friendly acquaintance. But while you're deciding on that, know that they are too. Hindi mo man mapilit ang isa katao nga maging friends na kamudayon kung hindi man na iya priority, di ba? So the best you can do here is learn the difference between being friends and being friendly, and learn how to manage your expectations. And to help with that, it's good to know the different levels of interaction and what's safe to expect from every stage. Obviously, the first level of interaction is being strangers. As in, hindi ka mo magkakilala. The most that you know about each other might be your first names. Maybe you just met at a conference, at a friend's birthday party, or at an event. At this stage, since bago pa lang mo nagkakilalahay, it's safe to say that you can't really assume nga friendship na dayon ang pakaduan sina. Because most likely, the person is just being friendly. Maybe they told you about their pet, their child, or their daily struggles, but as deep as you think they were, some people are just comfortable in diving into deep conversations. But even that doesn't mean they want to be friends. So if you've only had one interaction with someone, most likely friendly lang gid sila yan. Have you ever had moments where you just met someone and you instantly forgot their name? You don't mean it, but it happens. Point is, when you're strangers, the investment is really low and they don't owe you anything. Next level of interaction is acquaintance. So you've probably had more social interactions with this person, but not deep enough to tell your deepest, darkest secrets. Think of this stage as a stage where your old classmates fall into friends of friends or people who you used to party with. You probably follow each other in social, but mostly as a courtesy. So what can you expect from this level? Well, you can expect a decent reply when you ask a question that needs an answer. You can expect them to at least know your name. You can expect small talks and emojis and maybe a birthday greeting from Facebook. If they don't respond, then you're most likely in the stranger's phase still. The next level is potential friendship. Muning a stage ang gapangapa ka pa lang. Sa stage ka na you're considering friendship, but not quite there yet. You are comfortable enough with that person that you will reply to them or ask them to hang out, but are at the foundational process of your friendship, if any. So bago mag-friendship ka mo, Pangaluyag pa lang yan ay diri pasok ang pag-react mo sa mga IG stories nila or invite sa common friend's birthday party, establishing a common ground. You're hopeful that they'd want to build on friendship with you, but will also survive without them. Then there's friendship. This probably means you've known each other for a while now, or have aligned a lot of goals or values to have gotten quite comfortable with each other. Successful dinner dates or movie nights, just the two of you. Amo ni siyang stage nga you can talk anytime and you wouldn't be any nuisance to them. Since you do know each other and you kind of form some sort of relationship, then it's safe to assume that this person knows you better than other people do. That if you ever needed anyone to talk to, you can just message them. You can reply to their post and tell them what you feel. Respectfully, of course. Depende sa kung ano ka mo ka-close. You may even be able to open up about your past or your thoughts. Lastly, you have your close friends and your best friends. Sila ang pinaka-inner circle mo. You consider them as those you turn to, no questions asked, whether you need them or you don't. Amo niyang mga kapit na kapit gid compared to other levels of interaction. Amo ni sila nga they're with you through the good times and the bad, and the ones that will be with you through and through. Ang best friend mo, ang go-to person mo, balanin nila ang halos tanan nga ganap sa pangabuhi mo. In short, you expect them to be present, to be understanding, people who will tell you the truth when you need to hear it, hold the truth when it's harmful, and more than happy to sit in comfortable silence with you. Not understanding the line between being friends and being friendly is mostly where the trouble lies. When we expect too much, we get hurt. When we assume, we cloud our judgment with heavy emotions. Being friendly is like our culture of pakikisama. Balaan mo kung nakikisama lang isa katao when, let's say for example, during work-related gathering, hindi tanan nga makita mo kung maupod mo, friends mo na dayon. Ay, friends ko na sila tanan. Most interactions there are simply out of kindness, work obligation, or diplomacy. The same goes with attending events or meeting new people. They're just mostly friendly and nakikisama. So keep this in mind when meeting potential friends. Be friendly and initiate friendship if that's what you really want, not because you expect a certain kind of response. That way, if you try and befriend someone who chooses not to reciprocate, then no harm, no foul. Kaya wala ka man nag-expect kag hindi mo ka mo friends. Again, hindi tanan nga makilala mo, gusto makipag-friendsi mo dayon. Not that they're trying to be rude, but some people just want to keep their circles tight, and there's nothing wrong with that. And most often than not, there has nothing to do with you. Sometimes they're just introverts or they have trust issues. Whatever it is not your problem. If they want to be your friends, you'll know it because they're gonna give the same energy that you're giving them. It typically starts by them wanting to get to know you, like dropping into your DMs more often, asking if you want to hang out, or responding to that question. Investing their time and their effort to interact with you, good intentions show up crystal clear. Remember that. So if you've encountered potential friendships that went south before it even started, here are some things to remember. Compartmentalize. Expectations breed disappointment. You don't automatically become friends over one fun event. Relationships are two-way. So kung wala sila ga-reciprocate or does not invest the same energy, then it's better to keep them at an acquaintance level or simply just let them be. It's not that you're closing your doors to friendship, it's just that it takes time to build a relationship. Instead, compartmentalize along the way. Let strangers be strangers, acquaintances, acquaintances, and when they invest in you, then consider friendship, not the other way around. Self-assure. A follow-back does not guarantee friendship, the same way as not being ready for friendship doesn't mean there's something wrong with you or that you're not worthy of friendship. Sometimes it's just a personal decision and there is nothing to do with you. Self-worth. Remember that not everyone is going to be your friend, so there's no point in overcomplicating it. That means separate your self-worth from validation from others. Remember that your worth is not determined by other people, so don't let it. Don't expect people to do something the way that you've done it. People are different. Assure yourself that if you've put your best foot forward and had clear intentions of friendship and it's not reciprocated, then it has nothing to do with you. And in case you find yourself questioning this, remember that your worth has nothing to do with whether or not a stranger would want to be your friend. Not everyone has to be your friend, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is the 17th episode of the Makeup Therapy series, and if you like content such as this, please hit the like, the share, comment your thoughts down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!